Okay, so what we've done in the last video was looking at the home page. We've just gone through, tweaked it about a little bit just to give it a bit of character. You know, we've got our logo up there, we've got our site icon up on the website as well. We've got a couple of the images from the company. I've started putting text in. I'm not going to worry about text too much at this stage. We'll come back and do all that later. I'm just trying to give it a bit of style so it's nice to work with. Okay, so at the moment we've got no footer at all, so we'll go and do that, not on this video but on the next video. But what you want to notice here is you've got these pages. Okay, so at the moment these are just styled to the website. As you can see, it's got its own little sidebar in it. So what we're going to do, we're going to go through. So generally on an e-commerce store you're going to have a contact page so people can get hold of you, about us, your deliveries, returns, terms and conditions, etc, etc, like that. And then what we do is under the shop, once we've got lots of products in, we can then put all the different categories and they each have their own page which is actually created by the website, or you can style it yourself, but we'll cover that shortly. Okay, so the first thing I would recommend you do, we've done home, we'll then come in, do contact us, and about us, and any of the additional pages. Okay, so we'll go back into the back area. Now we're going to go into pages. This is where we'll find them, and it's already got, let's go down, contact us. It's already in there because we've got that page. So we'll go into edit with Elementor and we'll style this to our own way and our own sort of version. Now it's up to you. If we go back to the home page, look at the home page. We've got the title over here in the dark area, then a bit lighter up, and then a button and whatever. So I'm going to do each page topper in a similar sort of style to that. So I'm going to create here. We're going to create a new row. Click on the plus icon. It's going to be full width. Okay. Now we're going to need an image behind this, so I'm going to go into here, we're back in Elementor, create a new size. Generally you want either 1200 or around about that, so I'm going to do 1200 by 750, 72 pixels is fine. Give it a title. Again, you can resize these inside of Canva. I will put a link in for Elementor. It's relatively cheap. Use it for everything. So, okay, so file. I'm going to open. I'm going to go and find some of the images that we want. Here's the originals. Remember, these are going to be lengthway ones. So we'll go for that one. Okay, sorry, yes, a light landscape image. We're going to have to select all, edit, copy, edit, and paste it into here. And then we're going to shrink it to the size we want. Each page, you can go through, do all these in one go if you want. That's how I normally do it. Move it across slightly. There you go. And you want to put whatever your title is. Contact us. JPEG. Save. 10. Yeah. Back to here. Tiny PNG. I have to go and find the document because it's in a different folder. Shoot. Great. Right, if you can't find it, what I'm going to do, quickly come back to here, File, click Save As. That London shoot too. So let's see. contact us. I was looking for memories. There it is. Okay, so shrink it back down. Okay, so it's now half the size. And if you click here, this will open up all the options. And we're going to do classic. Upload our new downloaded image. So we'll get rid of this one. I don't want this one. I'm going to put in heading. Make this darker. Remember, it's downhill. Background overlay. Black to white. Okay, and then we'll do it the same. Check. Just get it where we want it. I'll tweak this in a minute when we make it better, because we're going to put some padding around it. 50 above, 50 there. Put a little bit of text in, and then we'll put a button in as well for contact. Okay. Now on here, you can either use the margins to close it down, or if we go put an intersection in, and then move these into the actual intersection. Okay. Okay, so you can see this is quite dark, so we're going to change it all to white. And then we've got a button there. Oh no, that's alright. So on top of that, we're going to do a pulse scroll. We'll put shadow under it. And in this one, we're going to put a telephone number in here. Or, in fact, we'll just put, I don't know. Just get the telephone number. So we'll put and now to make this clickable on mobile, what we can do is change this TEL ... Okay, so that's now, if someone clicks that on a mobile phone, it'll call that number. Go back into the style, so I'm going to put a border on it as well. Side 2. Go. So that's looking better. Okay, as you can see now, we can see the colour on here a lot better. So if we go back in, we can look at our overlay. So about 40 works. And that moves it across. Angle, no, we'll stick with 90. Opacity, we can lighten or darken. We'll stick with 50 because that works as well. Okay, so now we've got the topper for the page. We've got quick links at the side here, so this is alright, this is fine. We can put in some text here. Okay, we'll put a bit of okay, so you can put in a little bit of text there. It's already got a form, which is, we'll change this later, but we'll come in and do that later on. We've got this 25% off sort of style. I think I'll probably do that on every page. Featured products, order tracking. So you've got all this information here. We'll leave that because we'll come and tweak all this later. Okay, well, what I'm going to do, this top board here, I'm going to save and keep a copy. Okay, so I'll just click on this middle bit, do a right click though, save as template, and I can reuse that whenever I need it now. Now I'll just go in, change the details slightly. So I'll put a little icon on there, I've got style, icon library. So if I'm using this on another page, I'll just click there, go onto here, and in my templates, there's page topper. So you just insert, yes, and it will just load up, already styled. You just need to go in, make a few changes, and that's ready to go. Okay, so we're going to update that. So that's our contact form. I'll now go and do a brand new page. So we're going to do, so I'll go through and do the about page shortly. But in this time, I'm going to create a new page. So I'm going to do the returns and refunds. Right. We'll do delivery first. Okay, so we'll type in delivery there. We then need to go and find an image. That's quite cool. I like that one. Select all, edit, copy. Edit, paste, shrink it down. Okay, so I'll save as, and we'll rename it delivery because that's the page it's going to go on to. Change it to JPEG. Save, save, tiny PNG. London shoot, so it was under D for delivery. Download that. Okay. I'm going to add that picture as a featured image to start with. Upload. You can just go through and do all these at the end or however it prefers. When I cover the subject of SEO later, this is where this would matter. If you're sharing these pages on social media to other people, it will take this image with the link so people will see this as the image attached to that page. And publish. Publish. Okay, delivery is now live. And what we're going to do, edit with Elementor. Going to hit there. My templates. Page topper. And there we go. So this is the one we just created. We go in, change the photo first. Okay. Okay, but instead of here, I'm going to change this to contact us. And here, if you type in anywhere we can put a link, you start typing it in, it will find all the pages. So contact us. And then when someone clicks on that now, it will take them through to the contact page. Okay. We can add an icon. So phone. Okay, so there we go. So that's in. There's nothing there that we want. We'll update that. Now to build the rest of the content, do that. We can have split it into thirds. And we're going to put the sidebar, eCommerce sidebar on the side for now. Just scroll down sidebar. We want, no. Must have done it manually. So we'll just put a sidebar in now, and I'll redesign the sidebar later. The content, you can put a heading in, just drag and drop. Then your text underneath. Okay. Delivery. Now I'm going to come across. Copy. Now what I'm going to do, because I'm copying text from a Word document, I need to remove the formatting. So open up Notepad, put it in there, and copy it again from the Notepad. It just removes any formatting associated with that text. So it goes in here. We're going to have a quick read through. Okay, just breaking it up so you can see it's a bit easier to read. go. There you go. So we've got delivery, we've got the content, and again, you can come in here. Let's see what that is. Oh. Right, so that's been done as a separate section. Right, so the whole content page is on there. So we're not going to worry about that, we'll just delete that for now. Okay, because I'd rather use sidebars in these sides rather than separate ones like that they've done, but we'll cover that later on. Okay, so there you go. That's your first page on there unstyled. Update that. I'm going to go through quickly and I'm going to build the other pages in, and then we'll add them all to the menu.